Um, Tonight I'm going to do something different. First of all, may I apologise for last night. I had actually television on and it was noticed by Matthew. So Matthew, I apologise, and by the way, the television is off tonight. So, tonight I thought I'd do something different because a Saturday night or a Friday night you usually go out for a meal, theatre, pictures, maybe a rub-a-dub-dub, I don't know. So I thought I would get dressed tonight and I was going to explain and welcome you to a James Bond ball. Now, it's 2010, but it was the first James Bond ball I'd ever attended to, and it was Native Click Sergeant. But nowadays you dress a certain way, how do I say, with dinner suits on and the ladies have got gowns, etc. But I would like to just take you back to 1970s. Now, this is we went to a dinner dance. Now look at that dress. I mean, look at me. I mean, it's well seen I didn't get a proper fit for the hired suit. And then, that's my sister also, my sister Ina and her husband Wally together. So that ends that there. So, let's sit back, let's enjoy and imagine you are arriving and enjoying a James Bond ball. Well, as I said, it was on the 10th of April 2010 and we arrived by taxi at the Ayr Racecourse. And my goodness, the welcome we got just arrived before we went into the actual function was absolutely amazing. There was a red carpet there. We walked right down to the red carpet. And lo and behold, we were very lucky because James Bond was just arriving in a helicopter and landed in the paddock. Well, I think that's what you call it, the paddock. He landed there and he was walking out. So he walked by us, James Bond. Absolutely amazing. So as you went in to entrance, you had to show your tickets, etc. And guess who you gave your tickets to? 2 SAS officers with machine guns. Oh, so anyway, that was great. Now we walked in and we went to a reception and in front of us was a Maserati. And you could get a photograph taken with that. But our group got our photograph taken. So I'll tell you who's on the photograph. That's John Roberts, my niece's husband. That's my niece Morven. I don't know who that is. That's my niece Leslie Roberts. That's Nancy McLaughlin. That's Laura McLaughlin. I'll explain a wee bit about that. That's my niece Lorna Smith. And that's her husband, Andy Smith. James Bond and Jaws. Goodness sake. Right, that was the entrance as we got our photographs taken. Now just to explain a wee bit about Laura McLaughlin and Nancy. I decided to invite Laura because, here we go, that's her photograph here. At that time I was a volunteer driver with the hospice and I used to go and pick up patients and take them into the day hospice. And Laura, I used to pick up Laura once a week, take her around and brought her back. And then through time you start talking about background. I found out one of her favourite pop stars was at the top of the bill. It was on that night. So, we then sat down. We walked around and seen the ambience of the place. There was Maseratis and there was all these James Bond cars. Absolutely amazing. And the setup was amazing. It was M&M Theatrical Productions. And that was the first time I came across Ed Holloway. What a guy. Amazing. And he helped me out a few times in other charity events. So we sat down, had a magical meal. But before that, James Bond comes in. He goes on the stage. And all of a sudden, this female comes in with a male. And they're supposed to be Spectre. And they staged a fight. And this female was on black. Oh, and she was absolutely amazing doing the karate and all this stuff and that. And they actually had guns and were firing blanks, just as well it was blanks. Anyway, that set the scene for the rest of the night. So, after a 3-course meal, we sat down to enjoy the entertainment. And I must admit, it was absolutely amazing. And I'll run through who's actually there. Well, it was sponsored that night by West FM and also Alienation Digital. And it was down $6.15 for drinks. Oh, and then it was 7 p.m. for dinner and the carriages. I can never fathom out how they say carriages. Carriages, I thought, was in a train. But anyway, that must be the modern side. We used to just call them taxis. But anyway, carriages at 1:30. So let's move on, because I don't want to be too long. Sometimes I arrive at my nieces if I'm on too long. So, where were we? Right, first of all, they brought on the Bond dancers and Maggie Holloway. Oh, she done a Shirley Bassey, Goldfinger, and she just lovely gold dress on as well. She used to be a cabaret, international cabaret star, and she set a tone. Absolutely brilliant. So, what happened after that? Oh, with the personal appearance for Jaws. What a guy that is. Jesus sake, man. And these teeth, I don't know who done them, but it must have cost me a few bob at the dentist. And then we had the compere. Johnny Mack was the compere. He was a comedian. We also had Adele Rankin. Now, Adele Rankin was really superb. And the group for the night was Counciled Out. Now, they were good as well. But, guess what? The star of the show was Ollie Murs. And that was young Laura's favourite pop star. So I managed to go round and see Ed. Oh, by the way, it was me, Gilchrist, that organised the whole show that night. So I managed to go round in a wee word with May and also Ed to see if there's a possibility that Laura could go round and meet Ollie Murs. And lo and behold, she went round and met Ollie Murs along with her mum. So that really made her night. And Ollie Murs, oh, he was absolutely sensation. So after he'd finished his cabaret, then it was on the jigging, dancing all the night through. And I must admit, I don't think I'll ever be a James Bond as good as that. I know there's other ones happening in the area, but no, it really need to be good before it would beat that one. So I hope you enjoyed something different, and I'll be mixing different things. And by the way, I've gone the full trousers now. Don't think I'm sitting there with the joggers and I've got the shoes on as well. Now you might have noticed, maybe you didn't notice, the photograph there. Me, see a photograph of me there? Guess what? I've got on the same Kelly bow and my hanky as well. It just shows that's how old they are. 10-year-old, I'll need to get a new set altogether. So, all the best. Now, stay safe, take your tail, and stay off the roads. Look what's happening with a number of folks, etc. So enjoy the rest of your Saturday night. All the best. Cheers. That's my first one tonight, by the way. Good night.